linear interpolation and extrapolation examples are what we are going to see in this lesson. Now, here we have a simple question. The table below shows how temperature theta varies with the time in seconds. So, this is our time and in seconds, and this is our temperature in degrees. So this is now they're telling us that using linear interpolation and extrapolation, find theta when t is 400 seconds. Now here what we do, you first check whether where the value they are giving you falls. So that this t equaling 400 seconds, you come here where it's 400 seconds. That 400 is between this and this. So mean that this t is between here. They want us to get the value now between also this and this. So there we do what we call an extract. So you do what we call an extract. Extract. So now you pull out this. Now this is what we are going to have there. You press simple. So now we are going to be having 3 values there. So remember, the value this one is between this and this. So this one is the lowest. So you have 360. Then this one will follow 400. Then followed by this 180 seconds. Now this 360 is having 65. This one, now we don't know it. Now this one we call it. That is this we want to get. Then this one is having 56. As simple as that. Now this one is what we want to get. Now we use this one, it's in between. So this one we say now linear interpolation. So here we use interpolation. Interpolation. Why? Because the value we want is between. So what we do now, we get any two. So we say this minus this. As simple as that. Then we take a set. We take a set of the one with unknowns, one unknown, then we also take these two which are having unknowns. So we say this minus this, so we say theta, this minus this, 65 over, now we take this minus this minus this, 400 minus 360. It will be the same as, now we take this one without unknowns, this minus this. So 56 minus 65 over this minus this. For now 80 minus 360. You take one with unknown, and then the other gradient you take with only unknowns. You take this one without any unknown. We are taking this and this because we want to get that unknown. So if you simplify here, we have theta minus 65 down over, this is going to be 40, equaling to, there we have negative 9, the whole over, here we shall have here we shall have 120. 120. So if you cross multiply, and we take everything this side, such that our theta, if we simplify this, we shall have our theta minus 65 equaling to, this will be, now in place of 40 times negative 9 over 120. So that if we simplify this one will go by this one, by this 3. So this will give us negative 3. And our theta now will be negative 3 plus 65. So our theta will be 62 degrees Celsius. As simple as that. And with that answer you get, it should be between, as you can see there. Now, when you come to this one, they want us theta went to is 720. It is now 720. Where is 720? So that 720 now is going to be beyond this. So now we take this extract here. Now we take these last two, and then we take that extract we are going to use. So the extract here, now here we are going to use extrapolation. Why are we using extrapolation? Because our value is outside. outside. The value we want to get is outside. So the one which will correspond to 720 is going to be outside this. That's why we take these last two with this one pair we are going to find. So this is our extract. We draw with these. Okay, so now we have 480 with 56. Then we have 600 with 48. Then we have 720. These are seconds. Then we don't know this one, so I call it now theta. So now we can use the same idea. This minus this over this minus this, and so that we can get that. So using that idea, I'm going to say now, this minus this, theta minus 48 over the same value this, now it's corresponding this, 720, it corresponds to theta, then minus this 600. After using this pair with one unknown, then this one, I'm going to take this and this. So I'll say, here it's okay with these ones. So when you use these down ones up, you also use them up in the other bracket. So you say now, this minus this, 48 minus 56. In that order, so that they don't affect the gradient. Then this and this, 600 minus 480. So from there, you can directly give us the answer. So there, you can press it at once. So here the answer I'm getting, my theta is going to be 40 degrees Celsius. In one step, you don't need to do all these steps. I was doing this because I was just towards the first example. From this, give us the answer direct. And so that it's going to be, it's also outside, it's also going to be there. Okay, when I come now to part C, this was part B. In one step, you give us the answer. So part C, I'm having now, they want t when the theta is 70. You see 70 is between this and this. So now you pick this extract, it's interpolation. Now, our extract, we are going to use now interpolation. Why? Because the value is in between. So you draw this one here. So you see, it was 70 is between this and this. So we take this and this. So 240 and 75. Then the value we want is 70. So here it's 70. Here we need this t corresponding to this. Then 65 with 360. So there we use n. Now, depending on the unknown, we always want this unknown to be in the numerator. So now I'm going to take this minus this. So t minus 240 over this minus this. 75 equaling to. Now we take these ones without unknowns. This minus this. 240, the whole over this and this. Minus 75. From here, straight away give us the answer. Don't waste a lot of time. Okay. So let me get my answer there. So that here, my t I'm getting is 300 seconds. As simple as that. between those two. From here, give us direct one, so just press this on the calculator. Then part B, they want us to get T when theta is 38 degrees Celsius. 38, so that 38 is this side. So now we take this there. So now from there, I will pick now an extract. There I'm using extract. There I'm using extrapolation. Why? Because the value is outside this. So now I'll take these last two. So here I'll be having 480, 600. Then this is what I want. I want this, let me call it T. Then this one I have 56. Then 48. Then this one they are giving me 38. This one is 38. So the easiest way is T minus this 600 over this minus this. In that order, this minus this minus this equaling 2. Now we take the one without unknowns. We take now the pairs without unknowns. This and this minus 480 over this minus this 56. And straight away give us the answer in seconds. Okay, here I'm going to be having so here I'm getting 750 seconds in one step. So that's how we handle that. We are going to see more examples. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I wish you well. From here, give us the answer direct. This one I was just showing you because it was the second exam. But from here, press the calculator. This, press the calculator. This, press the calculator. As simple as that. See you in the next lesson.